Mr. Crocket is a new Hulu horror film, so today, let's see if this new movie is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Hulu. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. A mother embarks on a quest to rescue her son from a demonic children's show host who is kidnapping kids. I saw this through Fantastic Fest a couple weeks ago, and I would regard this as a mixture of Nightmare on Elm Street and Mr. Rogers. You have a children's show in the 90s that kids are addicted to. And throughout the beginning of this movie, we see Mr. Crocket come into their house and kidnap the children. Most of these kids come from abusive families. So Mr. Crocket takes these children away and they can live with him inside his own little world. This is based on a short that was part of their bite-sized Halloween shorts that Hulu had done before, and a couple of them have been turned into feature-length films. Elvis Nolasco plays Mr. Crocket, and he is absolutely terrifying. He's constantly smiling, but there is that eerie feeling about his performance that the parents are afraid of, but the young children they welcome that and they want to, go with him. And so you have this performance that does feel like Mr. Rogers. He's very giddy, he's very upbeat, but that does provide that very creepy performance from Elvis Nolasco as the parents do fear him. And most of this film is focused on this mother's quest to find her son, but there are other children that are taken from their family, and we get to see a great use of practical effects in here. Creatures that assist Mr. Crocket in his kidnappings and his own little world. You have this great use of practical effects that give it this very terrifying feel to it. And it does feel a lot like Nightmare on Elm Street. These creatures are able to take different forms and kill the parents and kidnap the children. It does remind me a lot of how Freddy Krueger was able to change his form throughout the franchise. The first act of this movie sets up the tone very well. It's very dark, it's very creepy, and Mr. Crocket is somebody that you would not want to see in your house. But they do show a lot of the children very attached to watching this show, so much that they can spend all night just watching the show. Parents wake up in the morning, turn it off, and that sets them off. They establish how the children love watching the show in the beginning, and that allows for Mr. Crocket to have a stronger appearance throughout this movie. When we get to the middle half of the movie, that is where the mother's quest to find her son and other children come into play. And we see what a mother will go through to protect her child. And that's very strong as well. But my favorite part is the third act, where they try to sympathize with Mr. Crocket. They add some backstory, and we start to feel for him as a character and what he's gone through in the past. No, I don't condone any of the kidnapping, but there is some moments where they try to break this character down, and they try to give more depth to who he is as a person and what he's gone through in the past. That's all affected what he's done now, and now he's in this children's television show that he's able to come out of it and kidnap these children. The guy has gone through some horrible things, but he's also going about it in the completely wrong way. Visually, it looked really good. There's this great use of bright colors when it comes to the children's show and the practical effects. At times, it's very dark when Mr. Crocket is appearing in people's houses at nighttime. There's that nice balance to it where there's the great use of bright colors with some of the effects, and then that's paired nicely with the darker colors. I really liked Mr. Crocket. Had that nice balance of Nightmare on Elm Street and Mr. Rogers. They were able to add depth to the character and have some sinister moments throughout. Elvis Nolasco is really creepy as Mr. Crocket, and he sold his performance. Someone that can feel very inviting, but also very sinister at the same time. There is that great balance to it. If you saw the bite-sized Halloween short, Mr. Crocket, and you want to see it in and now a feature-length film, It's on Hulu, and I highly recommend checking it out. So before I give you my score for Mr. Crocket, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you have to see where Mr. Crocket ranks amongst all the other 2024 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm gonna go ahead and give Mr. Crocket a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Mr. Crocket. Have you guys seen it by chance? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.